So welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is a continuation of my first video on planning your retirement in Enugu, Nigeria. So as I was saying in that previous video, I decided to buy my land. Now, how did I go about it? I first of all started doing my research, just to see, doing my research, looking on the internet just to see the different estates that are available in Enugu and the makeup, how you could go about, buying this land. So I looked at several of them in Enugu and I chanced upon this one that I went and purchased. And the reason that I was interested was that they had every single information that you could imagine online. And one of the things I want to raise is that those of us living in abroad have been so inundated with bad news about scammers, about people who take our money, about contractors who just take your money and run away. So people are very scared to trust anything or anybody. But this is what worked for me. I don't know whether it's going to work for you. And this is exactly what I did. I went on the internet, started searching, and I found the estate that I wanted. And there were so many reasons I wanted that estate. In my estate, it looked, well planned. There were guidelines on things that you can do and things you cannot do in that estate. And I also wanted, they had a little plot of land that I wanted. My land is only about 20 by 20 square meters. Because to be fair, my aim is to build a small bungalow. That's when I had it in mind, when I was trying to buy this land, my aim was just to build a little bungalow of about 3 bedrooms, each having their own toilet and bathroom, a living room, kitchen, and just a little space. That's all I want. I don't want to spend my old age cleaning the yard, cleaning the house. No, I just want a small house. And before I go on, there is something I want to let everybody know, especially those of you who are married. When you go to buy your land that you want to put in your name, make sure you tell your husband it is not a secret. Because when I decided to buy my land, I went to my husband and said, look, this is what I want to do, and this is why I want to do it. He didn't really raise any objections. Because to be fair, if you have a dream and you see that your dream, if you wait that your dream, you're not going to quite achieve your dream the normal way that you expect to achieve it. You have to make a U-turn, and that's what I did. I know that my dream is to retire, spend part of my retirement in Nigeria to get the sun. As I'm speaking to you here now, my bone is just pain. And it's because of lack of vitamin D. It's because of the arthritis that I get when it's cold, because you're not moving about. So bear that in mind. Tell your husband and then get on with it. When I found my land in Enugu, I was really, really happy because one, it is a gated community. It's a gated community, and there are, there are different pocket range. If you want to spend 30 million, you can. Buying a land, you can. If you want to spend 20, you can. If you want to spend 10, you can. If you want to spend 8, you can. I have to say that where I bought, the land there goes for from I think 8 million upwards. So you have to decide what you want to do and you just go about doing it. All I did was that I went on the internet, found this piece of land and the information about the bank account where you have to um, send your money. Everything was on the internet. I had no middleman. I didn't speak to any other person. All I did was ask my brothers, my two brothers, to go and look at the land. And when they went there, they spoke to the same people I was speaking to from London, and that's it. And the next thing I knew, I paid my first installment in, I think, in February of 2018. February of 2018, and within 3 months, I had paid off. And went back the next year. I think I went back in 2019. Went to the office, collected all my papers, and that's it. There you have your land, and you pay your registration. You pay your registration fees. You have to read. I'm not going to tell you all the details about all the registration or certificate of occupancy. You have to do your own research. You have to do your own research. This video is just about you knowing that you can actually go there out there and buy your land. Buy your land if you're married. Buy your land if you're single. Buy your land. Because whatever happens, even if you're married and you have children, your husband is passing on wealth to your children, and you also, as a mother, you're passing on wealth to your children. There is nothing wrong with that. So once I had my land, where I bought my land, you have 2 years to begin developing. You have 2 years. If you do, so I bought my land in February 2018, and I was going to go home in this year. So I was supposed to start building this year, and then the pandemic came, and of course I didn't. However, in July of this year, I started the process of building the bungalow. So much so now that my bungalow is at the foundation has been done, the lintel has been done, and the parapet has been done, the house has been roofed, and at the moment, as I speak now, I'm speaking today, which is the 11th of November 2020. The house is being plastered. and we started in July. How fast you can build your house. If you plan it, find the money, and you are focused, and you do not let anything derail you, you can actually achieve it. Because what happens if you have a project like this and you start sending money to using your money to buy handbags or going on holiday, then it's going to be very difficult. But for me, I started in July 2020, and as I speak today in November, I'm buying my doors and I'm buying my windows. The builders are there plastering. And I will, once I put my doors and windows in, I will stop. Because to be fair, I want to see I want to be part of the finishing. I just don't want to come home one day and everything is done without me actually seeing what they've done. And one of the things I've learned a lot of things, is that you can build a house today and in 10 years it falls down. You can build a house today and in 10 years it's crumbling. So do what I did and find yourself a good architect. Find a good architect who will build it. The most important thing, find a good engineer who can interpret what the architect has done. And sometimes, for example, in mine, because my architect drew the plan, I didn't actually say it. It was my engineer who looked at the plan and tweaked everything to the way it should be. So get yourself a good engineer and listen to them. That's one. Listen to them. So I'm going to stop here, and I'm going to stop here so that in my next video, I think I might talk about the actual building and maybe show you pictures. If you subscribe and if you like this, you can as well give it a thumbs up, and also subscribe and share it with other people. So the only message I have is, we women, dabble in land. Tell your husband you want to buy a land. Any reasonable husband is not going to say no, because you're not doing it behind his back. Don't like doing anything behind my husband's back. If I want to do something, I will tell him what I want to do. Things to do with, wealth creation, investment. I'll tell him. Yes, he will not like it, but still, I'll tell him. So that's where I'm going to stop today. Hope you like my video. Bye bye.